When it debuted in 2013, the Acura ILX didn't exactly set the entry luxury world afire. Maybe it looked too plain, maybe its Honda Civic roots held it back. Either way, the ILX needed help. That's where a mid-cycle refresh comes into play, wherein Acura extensively reworked the ILX's exterior and the suspension, made a 2.4-liter 201 horsepower engine standard, paired that with a standard 8-speed dual-clutch transmission, and fancied up the interior.
Origin stories are fine, but the real trick is whether the ILX is a true competitor for the latest breed of luxury compact cars.
Let's start outside, where edgier fascias, standard LED tails, and jewel-light LED headlights give the ILX a striking appearance. The Mercedes-Benz CLA still gets the nod where evocative design is concerned, but the Merc is also much pricier. Inside, we certainly appreciate expanded use of soft materials, but the layout could be more visually daring. Dimensionally, front occupants have plenty of space, but rear seat headroom favors shorter passengers, especially in the middle position. Strangely, the rear seatback is a one-piece unit requiring empty back seats if you want to carry long items. Speaking of seats, for some reason there's no seatback pocket on the driver's side, while a lack of adjustable lumbar support hints at the ILX's frugal roots. On a brighter note, the rear floor is flat, facilitating improved three-passenger leg space. Another interesting interior element is an optional infotainment system with separate touch and display screens. The split presentation isn't our favorite, and discerning which icons are actually selectable is tricky since they all look blanked out, but with sufficient familiarity, the system works well enough. Okay, the cabin might be a mixed bag, but the real test is how the ILX drives.
While it's tempting to describe the ILX as the most refined Honda Civic on the planet, let's just say it drives like a proper Acura. The steering has a fluidic smoothness to it. The steering efforts are light, but there's a sense of connectedness to the front tires, which is always a nice thing. Meanwhile, the suspension absorbs road imperfections with the ease of a Krav Maga instructor. It's almost like driving a luxury car, with a hint of sport. Just the hint. Adding to the luxurious aura in the ILX is a notable lack of wind and road noise. It's very quiet in here. Not only will the tedious sounds of diesel engines, industrial equipment, and other people not intrude, but the horrible sounds of you singing along with Alabama Shakes will not get out. Congratulations. Ho! One interesting detail when driving the ILX is the transmission. It is an 8-speed dual clutch, but it's not like other 8-speed dual clutches. Kind of like Michael Jackson, it's not like other guys. It has a torque converter, which means when you come to a stop like I'm doing right now, and you leave from that stop, oh, look how smooth that is. It's just like driving a regular automatic. Sometimes dual clutches can't pull that trick off. This one can. Also, gear changes are swift and incredibly smooth. It's a nice dual clutch.
With its 8-speed transmission, 4-cylinder engine combination, the Acura ILX boasts, if not class-leading, at least healthy fuel efficiency, though any savings at the pump are partially offset by a thirst for premium fuel. Pricing for the Acura ILX starts at slightly less than $29,000, including destination, which, considering the standard equipment list, is pretty competitive. Base-level amenities include a multi-angle rear-view camera, dual-zone climate control, keyless entry with push-button start, heated front seats, and an 8-way power driver's seat. Moving up to the premium model adds leather and blind spot warning, while a $2,000 A-spec package tacks on 18-inch wheels, a trunk spoiler, and various styling flourishes, but no real performance gains. On the safety front, a $1,300 Acura Watch package adds lane keep assist, collision alert, and adaptive cruise control. For a value-priced semi-luxury alternative, the $22,000 Buick Verano might be worth a look, but from an equipment and brand perspective, the Acura ILX is better aligned with the seductive Mercedes-Benz CLA 250, the sophisticated Audi A3, and the sporty but less practical two-door BMW 2 Series, a trio that might trump the ILX where style, driving thrills, and intangible desirability are concerned, but which the Acura undercuts by up to $4,000. Clouding the value picture ever so slightly are projected ILX resale values that trail the Audi and Mercedes-Benz.
If you look at the Acura ILX and think fancied up Honda Civic, That's not totally untrue, but it's also missing the point. The Honda Civic is a great car. Yes, the ILX might lack the luxury halo glow of a German marque, but what it lacks in that stuff, it makes up for in value, efficiency, and dependability. And for some luxury buyers, that stuff matters more than a badge.